Hi everyone, it's Angel 111 Mima. Let's see what's coming. We'll pick verses as usual and then we'll go to tarot. But again, my liar, I trapped my liar and she fell through in the game. Guess what? I manifested something, right? I manifested something. Then secondly, yesterday I posted a video and I said, I didn't show my face. I said somebody broke into my house. They have the key to my house and they've been coming in and stealing so much. And they have been doing a lot of magic. One of the things I lost, I said it's my biha, my bra. It's a matching bra because I have my elder sister who is in UK, and I'm making a disclaimer that Mariam, who pretends to be my sister, is not even connected to me. No. That is part of the scam. It's part of the scam. My real sister doesn't even exist in the social media at all. She's not coming here. That who pretends to be here, like an elder sister, that is a scam. She's a scammer. So count her out, totally out of my life. She doesn't even communicate with me. But one thing I will tell you, this woman is connected to the group of these thieves. And Aries knows it because Aries is covering for her so much. This woman has a key to my house. And how did she get it? Because they work with the house manager together. They are hand in hand working with the house manager and the maintenance guys here in our building in Clarental. And that's what they do. She has an extra key. I traveled, she came into my house. So many things have been missing. They have been doing it to the Capricorn and Scorpio, I bet. Coming in and out, that fake husband shit. The fake husband is an Aries. I didn't even connect to her. Then comes Scorpio, then comes, all the drama. It's all fake. I've posted even documents I showed you openly. I am officially divorced. I am officially divorced. Okay? And I was married to Bilal's father, Sinan Ali Arslan. Ali Sinan Arslan. But we are divorced. And she was using a lot of manipulation. That's what I'm telling you, from the system. Aquarius signed the forged papers and Virgo knows about it. Then comes Aries and then comes Scorpio. So what they do, they come in and steal stuff and then they go and do magic in their cult. They've been hurting me, my son, for so long. Or even the gang stalking is part of it. It's Capricorn and Virgo who knows that there are cameras in this house. And I've shown you last time the... Wait a minute, I'll show you. The secret, this is supposed to be, like a fire detector, okay? And look what it has. A secret camera. Do you see that? A secret camera. And it has a speaker too, to hear everything. So this was part of the gang stalking. This is what they use. They put them in the fire extinguisher. I removed this one here. Do you hear that? When you talk or anything, any movement, it detects it quickly. So what it was there, where just where I'm sleeping in my living room, I removed it. But there is one still in Bilal's room and there is one on the floor. And then we still have hearing aids which were put by Gulshen and Andre. Some are behind the fridge, the other one I left them there. We even have cameras on the heater in the bathroom, and others were stored up there. So even when you shower, they watch you. Can you imagine? That's how bad the maintenance here is. That's how bad, because they're running a very dark cult, and they even use innocent people. Maybe someone is just making love with her husband. They don't know. What do? They record you and put you in the dark web, and they make a lot of money out of it. That is one thing. Secondly, This was the thing I posted yesterday. My innerwear. The bride's gone. The pant is here. Who stole it? The same people who have the key, who have access. Capricorn knows about it very well because she's the orchestrator of all this shit, sending people here. And we already have another note. They are coming to check this and change this. I hope this time they will bring others which are much better, because this was for gang stalking. Then, that's what I'm telling you. When you have a faint heart, don't come here. I will keep on exposing you one by one until you'll just get fed up. Okay, how to expose another lie. Remember when I was in Kenya and I said I'm wearing a abaya? My doppelganger who was working with Scorpio and Aries, they used these photos of mine. This was me and Bilal. This is me at the beach. Okay, what they did, I used this photo today because when I was doing that eye thing, you all know the project I did. I used our own private photos for showcasing what I need. She used to use my photos, the Capricorn, to fool men and catfish them. That it's her. This includes that woman in Tanzania, the one who calls herself a mother figure. She was traveling, going everywhere, pretending to be me, including that Samira G's. The lies. You see, this was at the hotel. I just took a screenshot of the whole gallery. Do you see that? They took my photos and they were lying to everybody. This was the day I went to Java. We went for lunch, and this is when Scorpio played with my car. We almost got an accident. We were almost dying on this day on the highway because after lunch we were taking Bilal to go-kart, Mombasa. We almost got an accident. We were almost dying on the highway. They did something to my car and I could not move. You know, like the steering was so hard. We were just praying until we reached there. I reached there, I asked another guy to help me. We checked until I unlocked the steering. So I don't know what they put, but if there was anything that I needed, an emergency brake or anything, I would have just died. And this is not the first time. They have done it before with our car when I was still married to Bilal's father. And we almost died on the highway. The car was right off. It was kaput. Not with accident, but it just could not. We were climbing like a steep place and I don't know what they cut. They have done it before. This the second, even in Kenya, they have done it. Here, they have done it again with Bilal's car, Bilal's father's car. Do you see that? They used these photos and opened. This is Aries now. Let me tell you what he did. Aries and Capricorn. They used my entire photos, family photos, opened an extra account, and they were working with it, with Capricorn, Mariam, with Capricorn. And then they were lying to everybody. Because I was supposed to be out in the cold. That is why money was not coming to me, to debt. Money is going to somebody else, while they have prepared documents to always make me go to job center or receive shit from job center. So if someone needs to be going to jail, I think Aries should be one of them. And I will be very happy if I see them being deported or being charged, because Scorpio is part of it, Aries is part of it. There's a Virgo in the midst, Taurus is in it, Cancer is in it. In fact, Cancer is the one who is doing all the dirty work. Courtesy of the one and only Virgo. I know you feel bad, but the truth needs to be told. It's better you are humbled by the truth rather than getting paralyzed and you lose everything because you are heading there to bankruptcy. Why? What for? Why all the animosity? Today I was doing my Shabbat music, and out of that, in the middle, God, you know, like it was just a blessing. I've always wanted to do that, and he just dropped that blessing for me, which is this. I showed you. I was surprised. I was like, oh, thank God. And that is the reason I say this project is not for everybody. It's mine. I was given as a blessing. And I know people who have my funds. I have more than enough, but it's just because I don't know why they're torturing me not to give me what I'm supposed to get. Do you see that? I sent it out today. And you see here, I used my own photos. And then this is other photos I got from Google. Do you get? So how can somebody steal that and say it's theirs? And they're even selling this project secretly. They make a lot of money. Aries is one of them, including my prediction. He used to sell them, take the money. And when I asked him to send me the money, he sent the money to Natasha. Then yesterday when I saw that reading, I said, I'm not blaming anybody. Blame yourself, Aries. Why? It's because you knew who the thief was. You are part of it. Now the shit is hitting the fan. Blame nobody. It's yourself. So I sent this out. You see, I saw people hacking me. But one thing I will tell you, and I'm going to prove it to you, because when my guides give me something, all the projects, what they do, they know people will steal that because I'm being sabotaged in a way that I should not know anything. So what they will do, they will let people take advantage of that opportunity, invest as much as you can until you see that project is almost kicking off or it has kicked off. And then boom, they bring a tower, you lose every shit, including your own investment. And I'm talking from experience. Ask one of the father figures. They tried it and he saw how much he got into a loss. So maybe him explaining it will explain to you. So this is what I'm going to show you. Like, even if you try to rob me, it will not work because you will invest, but just when you put all your money, they will take it. That's how they are. They're thugs. My guys are thugs. They know how to bless you, but they know also how to play dirty. I'm going to show you something. So about Mariam, I think I've made it clear. I know Mariam from Cameroon through Ibrahim, but we have no business. We have no business. Because they betrayed me. All right? They betrayed me. Secondly, the other Mariam I'm talking about who also ties her scarf like me, she's a fraud. We are not even related. We are not related. Same to that boy who's living here also in Germany called Muhammad. He's, I think, 17. He's not even my family. I think they're Iraqis or I don't know where. They came as asylum seekers here. But their mother, the real mother, tried to bind me with her so that they took my money. And that's what they've done. That boy is not mine. And I think he's supposed to be jailed by now with their family for what they have done. So that's what I needed to clear. A lot of fraudulent activities. And as for you, Mariam, don't even call me because you know my sister, but you're just lying to the community so that people can come for you for opportunities. Don't even invest in her because she can't manifest, she can't do anything. That girl is just a pathological liar and working with an older man who is using tech to hack and steal what is mine and then feed her. She is nothing. Drop her alone there, she can't do anything. So this is what I needed to clear up. And I'm going to tell you something about the project. Those who took it and think they can take advantage. The brand is Mima. So even if you want to change and try to make it a different brand, watch what will happen. Ya Quran. If anyone who has stolen that project that was bestowed to me today during the Shabbat hour of hymns, will they succeed if they invest money and do it? If they will succeed, Ya Quran, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yasin. والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل العزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون. Do you see? لقد حق القول. Even the right speech. When you reach there, if nothing has reacted, that's no. And the first mubin, if you reach the first mubin and nothing has reacted, then it's a dead no, even in the next life. So do you see? Dead. You want me to do the opposite to just make it very clear? I can do it. We said if it will not work, the Quran to stand still. This time we'll say if it will not work, the Quran to rotate, and we will see. Ya Quran. Please prove it to us by the will of Allah. If anyone steals that project and try to twist it and take it for themselves, will it work for them? If it is going to work, stand still. If not, please rotate. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yasin. And it's falling. I just held it with my finger. So there's a big downfall. If you thought you're going to make a fortune out of that, I know how my guides work. And especially when I'm in the middle of something holy, it will never work. Because I was playing Shabbat hymns when it just dropped. And believe it or not, it was the song by Benny Hareini. And those are the words when my grandma came, because I was just listening to that, I hear the voice of my grandmother calling me. First it was the Holocaust song, Mima Makim. And then I always play I hear the voice of my grandmother calling me. And after that, I always play her name, Adelaide. And after that, I played Hareini, because when she came and appeared in my dream and she said to me in Hebrew, in Jewish, Hareini, Hareini, like we're here, I'm here. So when I was playing that hymn, that is when that thing just came up, that manifestation. And I knew this is a present from her. I just knew it. That is the reason I'm telling you it's protected. Even if you try to rob me, it's going to backfire. But I will show you. They told me it's going to be a sold out product regardless. Yeah, Quran, just like the way you dropped it to me as a present. And my guides promised me that it's going to be a sold out product once we sell it out, we send it out after production. If it's true, it's going to be a sold out product and very successful. Ya Quran, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Just verse and it has already proved. So yes. They do it. They're going to protect me. They're going to protect the people who are around me and the ones securing my bed, and including the project will be a successful. And I've already targeted places and everything. I have said it, inshallah, it will be successful. So the other person is the gang in Tanzania. There is that mama who is in Tanzania. Stop lying because you are a hijabi and everything. And then comes the Capricorn, Mina. For God's sake, you are a young Muslim woman. Why will you do such things? People need to stop this bullshit. You are a young girl. You are cursing your life. Anyway. And yes, I want to make it clear. I never met that woman from Tanzania. I don't even know her. The one who called madam or whatever. We are not even connected or related. I don't even know how but just because people look alike, the same with Samira G, the one married to Somali, they all lied, and it was all coming from who? Virgo. He's the one who created all the mess. Now, shit has hit the fan. I don't know how they're going to clear the mess, but you will know better. And as for Mariam, I've cleared it. Somebody can be extremely religious, but someone is a pathological liar. This girl lies day and night, and I don't understand why the parents are even watching her, wasting her life. Because tomorrow, do you know that when we die and we go to judgment, on the judgment day, you can be a parent who has done very good thing. The moment you are going to, let's say your judgment has passed, you are going to where you're supposed to be. You are destined, let's say, to go heaven. Your child will be standing at the doorstep and say, it's because of you. It was you, my parent. You are mas'ul for me. You are responsible for me. You gave birth to me. You are supposed to give me very good life and teach me morals. but you let me stray, or you even guided me to go astray, a liar, a thief, whatever. Now you cannot succeed to go in. You will go where I am going, and that is what will happen. Ask any mufti here, they will tell you that, especially on the Islamic side of it. That is how you're going to be guided. Your child can be your biggest fitna. And that's why even in the Quran we are told we are going to be tested by wealth, by our families and our children. Your child can be the source of all the shit. And we have seen how many people are going to go to poverty. Some of them, is part of it is children instigating bullshit. So be very careful. That's why we're told children are amana. Children are our responsibility. Some people prefer not even to have children. I don't feel bad for them. People say like, no, you're selfish. No, I understand them. Because it's for their own safety. They know they cannot keep up with that. But when you decide to have a child, just know there is an attachment for you and a responsibility which is liable not only here in this world, even in the hereafter. So choose your like upbringing very properly. If you are straying your child, praying 5 times a day, doing every kind of shit, but this person, your child is a pathological liar, what kind of a parent are you? Ask yourself. What morals have you taught that kid? And to the society? Today you are there to cover for them, to commit a crime or do anything and get away with it. When you are dead, if you don't teach your child at home, the universe will teach. And the universe is always harsh. Tomorrow someone can come out and beat that shit out of her or him. Anything can happen, and that's how the universe will teach. But when you teach the child at home, it's a different story. Because even when they go out, they know their boundaries. Yesterday I was in the bus, the same thing. A guy came and pushed an old man, and the man said, at my age, if something had of this kind happened, it would have been a big shame. But these days, these young generations have no respect. I said, yeah, you're right. They don't have respect. An old man like you with a paper bag and they just push you. Where does it start from? Charity begins at home. So you parents, you are mas'ul, very responsible for how your children are reacting, regardless how old they are. As long as you are alive, you have a responsibility. And I think I made it clear, I don't need any handler as my mother here. I have one mother, that's enough. Alhamdulillah, God can keep her and give her a life. Because of these fake mothers, I almost lost my real mother. And these bullshit lies. So no, I don't want any mother. Father figure is enough. At least with male, there's no gossip. But with females, no, don't want any mother figure anymore in the handling group. All right. Surah Al-Hajj, which is the pilgrimage. So we can have someone by the name Hajj around us. This is also pilgrimage, visiting holy sites. I have manifested it, I planned it, and I've already seen there were people already eyeing it. Vroom, vroom, especially the Somali community, you are targeting for free tickets. This time, please, my moderators, stay cool. We will not issue any free tickets here. You want to go on your own. This issue of people giving tickets and swapping, one is going, one is, this has to stop. Nobody's shitting money. We all work for it. So there's no more free tickets. And I hope everybody will hear, including the management. This shit has to stop. If someone wants to travel, get your own money and travel. So let me decode the numbers. We have 327, which comes to 12, the last house. Piscean energy, the end. A cycle is complete. So yeah, and let's talk in the Islamic version of it. What is the 5th pillar of the Islam? And that's the last pillar, Hajj. And this is the Surah Al-Hajj, pilgrimage. When you go there, it's like you've finished your cycle, because the fast is Shahada, and then we come to Salah, and then we come to Zakat, and then fasting, and then coming for Hajj. So once we've reached the fifth pillar, it's like, and you know, cope and do the rest. So it's like you have completed your 5 pillars. That's the Islamic version. Okay, I'm talking about Islamic version. I'm not gonna tap today to Torah, to the Torah, anything. I'm just giving example as per the Islamic version of it. So yes, that is the last, being the last pillar, and we have here number 12, Pisces being the last cycle of the zodiac, the last zodiac sign, which is all about spirituality, reincarnation, and we call it the 12th house, the house of God, and it's also the house of hidden enemies. And here we are talking about Hajj. Hajj is always a spiritual journey. And when we look at the 12th house, which number 12 is, finishing a cycle, 1, 2, Piscean energy, 3, house of God, okay, and it's the last zodiac sign in the zodiac wheel, the 12th house. And when you look at the Islamic version, that is the 5th house, the last. So we have both energies together, the last zodiac sign, all about spirituality, the house of God, and then here with the last pillar of Islam, which is Hajj, and it means completion of your Islamic faith. So do you see how it goes hand in hand? So there is something very significant, and I did say the fact that I need to travel, because this is how it's going to end the cycle of breaking that generational curse. It's one of them is through the traveling, the pilgrimage that I need to take there. Hajj, I mean the Umrah, Hajj I've done, alhamdulillah, but I can't do it again, it's no problem. The Umrah, Makkah, Medina, and then I have to go to Israel, to Jerusalem, and then I will finish all the generational curses and I'll be free. And then come the Piscean 12th house. That is the reason why I'm traveling. Right now, Jupiter is moving there. It's already there, if I'm not wrong. It's going to stay for 2 months. Jupiter in Pisces again. That is the time I got the first keys. Came in here. It was probation period. People made a lot of money. Then they fucked up. Money went down. And then the portal opened. I told you there will be slap of realities. It's still happening, and it's getting worse and worse. Yesterday, the smitten happening. God knows what is going to happen. We have seen in Fox News, somebody has even committed suicide after an argument. I think I did say that. Such things are going to happen. It's already on. Depending on the planetary aspect, Izmir, you have seen what has happened. The earthquake. That was the energy. The smitten, I told you, it's going to be, people will feel it. There will be, I said there will be a natural disaster. It happened. There was a very bad earthquake in Izmir. So, Turkey, Izmir, Turkey. So these are the things you're going to see. Now there is a completion of a cycle. You need to end a karmic cycle in your life for something new to happen. This can be work, maybe conflict, either severing ties or going into unity and then reincarnate to the first house. Or this is just completion. You're ending everything. For others, this is the time it's like a snake shedding skin. So you are in the cocoon now, shedding your skin. That's why the house of spirituality, the house of God. This is the time people need to up their prayers and pray a lot. You will also see a lot of revenge, payback. Someone has hurt you. This is the time, I'm telling you, and with this energy, you'll see a lot of payback coming back. Someone has done anything to you, it's going to go back 10 times or more, because the cycle has to end. Okay, expect also a lot of dreams from your past ones, a lot of vivid, you might be just having like vivid dreams also when you sleep, things you see and then you can't remember. Okay, if you are in a spirituality, this is the time you're going to be changing. Your eye will start opening up. Things are going to be so different. You might start hating even things. Maybe you are a fan of maybe going out to club and partying. Suddenly things will change. You'll just find yourself like, oh, why am I even going there every time? I think I need to, like spend time on my own or save a little money, such things. Maybe you are a heavy chain smoker and then you go like, do I need to smoke all this? I think I need to end it. So there'll be change of addiction, passing. When we have this energy of 12th house, oh shit, and the next one is 1-7, which is 8. A lot of death. So definitely we have to undergo death. Ego death, physical death, spiritual death, emotional death, name it. People, these are the time people can even lose their body parts, like amputated. If someone has breast cancer, this is the time you'll see they're getting their breast cut off. A lot of miscarriages. People will have miscarriage. But I'm telling you, payback. This is the time you're going to see, sorry, this is the time you're going to see a lot of rewards for your good deeds, your bad deeds, whatever you have done. Payback now. Be it good or bad, it's going to be big. But there is a payback. So we have 12 and we have 8. And I told you, Scorpionic energy is dominating because we have to go through death. We are in that season of death, 8th house. This is taboo also. So we're going to find a lot of people will be hiding. Maybe they have been hiding secret marriages, same-sex marriages and all this. These are the time things are going to come out. They're going to come out. Another thing, if you have hidden enemies, be it in family, work, or just friends, a group of friends at work or anything, believe me, expect the unexpected. You might wake up and just hear your enemy has passed away. With 12 and 8, because if you add them, it comes to 20. Split them to 2, because we have 2 figures we've added, 10, 10. Permanent endings. So many people you will hear. You will be victorious if you are victimized. But if you're the one who is like a bully type or anything, you have a double ending, double death. And it's coming from this. And this is it's a must because of the 12th house. There is no way, because our life is like a cycle. Our life is based on the zodiac wheel. Believe me or not. When we reach the 12th house, that is our death. And that's the reason reincarnation happens in the 12th house, which is ruled by Neptune. And that's where the 6 rings are. So this is heavy. For others, as I said, this is how you're going to end permanently this, if it is a spiritual, like you have been fighting generational curses and destroying them, this is the time this is permanently ending. Permanently ending. Because 12th house, that is also our house of the ancestors, where we get our keys. And you also saw the time Jupiter was in Pisces, I went and got the key. And now Jupiter again is going in Pisces for 2 months only. I'm going down. That's why we have to finish this job and then get a key for another leader. Which leader, I don't know. But there is a specific leader. Then this leader who is going to be getting the keys, and I don't think it's one, because I'm seeing a pair. So there will be 2 keys, the Hierophant. Whoever these 2 leaders are going to be, I think they will be very big game changers in their place of work or country, wherever. Whatever leadership position they are going to hold, they are going to be game changers. Because they're coming from 12 starting to 1. So it's like they're going to reincarnate that place. If it's a country, it's like rebirth. Let's say it's a country's war-torn. When this leader comes in, this leader will make a big change, and like this place will be brought down to its knee and then raise, be it building, economy, everything. And even if, let's say, the country is stable, but it has not very strong GDP, maybe, okay? There's a lot of inflation in the country. When this person steps in, everything is going to change. The currency value will be strengthened. Inflation will, decrease. There will be increase in production. Demand and supply is going to be balanced. So there will be equilibrium in the economy of that place. So these are the kind of things which are going to be happening when the key, we get the keys. And I look like I travel alone, but I'm not always alone. Yeah, I'm not always alone. My spiritual masters know about it, how it functions. And my time is coming because 8th is the eclipse, and someone was trying to sabotage me with the letters to go for meeting. I'm telling you, my life purpose is bigger than all this bullshit you're playing. And that is the reason now even I have the green light. Paralyze these people so that you can continue with your life journey. When they keep on coming for you, just paralyze them. Doesn't matter if this person is a president, if this person is a pauper. You've seen it yourself yesterday. So these are the things which are going to happen. I have not been given exactly the details, but I know the two people who are going to get the keys after this trip, they're going to be the game changers of whatever they're going to do. So if it's a country, my God, if that country was overlooked, it's going to be, people will be flocking for investment there because it's going to change. This person is coming in, it's like a savior. It's like a, Robin Hood type of energy. This person is coming to save. This is like the Moses and the Israelites. He's coming in to save and free the people from the misery. So when I get this, I understand very well. 12 and 8, we have to finish this curse and bury it forever, so that our children now can move forward freely. Because it has been there, for example, within our family for a very long time. But now we're going to bury it and it will be gone for good. Gone for good. And this can happen also to many people. We are not only connected through blood. Do you know that even locations, countries, are interconnected to our DNA? Believe me or not, they are connected to our DNA. Why? It's because where was your last past life? With the place where your last past life is connected to your DNA. So when you're connected to that DNA, that location is getting affected too. When you prosper, when your bloodline prospers, that place prospers too. When you go down, the entire thing goes down too. Including where you are, like currently, for example, that's how it functions. When you prosper, they prosper. Because that is where you are. Your current DNA is here. Your genes are working here. You are eating what is coming from the ground here. Even if now we have exporting foods or anything. But where's your base? It's here. For example, in Germany here. So that's how it works. Our DNA is connected even to the countries we were in the past life, including the locations, even the houses we were living in the past life. So that's how deep this shit goes. It's so deep. If I talk, I can go deeper and deeper. But that's philosophy of another day. We're just trying to decode the numbers here. So spiritual journeys, and if you can take a spiritual journey, take. Let me give you a very good example of a small spiritual journey. If you're living near a coastal area or any place where there's a river, a body of water, go dip yourself in that water. Take a very good shower, take a dip, come out. You are taking a rebirth, because any big body of water, okay, it's considered pure. It doesn't matter, it's considered pure so long as the waves keep on coming and going, or there is just little wave movement because of air, there is motion, then it takes away that energy that is in you. It keeps on going. It's more like kinetic energy. It keeps on moving. So it takes away the stagnant energy in your body and it moves it away. So what happens? You get cleansed. So that's already a spiritual journey in your body. If you can't afford to go to a very holy place, just a simple dip in the ocean. And that is why even there is a hadith, I think, I don't know where I can find it, but maybe the Muslim ulamas and friends here can help me, that one of the best thing even to remove hasad in your body, like an evil eye, is to dip yourself in the ocean. Because the ocean, it's like a mother. It takes everything out of you. and the reason, the science behind it. If you look at it that way, we'll understand, because it's pure. The water is it's in bigger magnitude, it's Tahara. But when you look at it scientifically, it's because of the kinetic energy which keeps on moving. So it like electric, it takes the chaff off your aura, because we all have auras protecting us. So it takes it away and it cleanses it. So leaving you charged, because you were in water, the water was moving, right? So there was motion, there was friction. So if there was anything which was stagnant, it's taken away and you're left out with your aura, which is charged aura, which is very good for you. So this can be a shield for you. This can even create, like energy, because there is movement already. So I don't want to go deep. I'm trying to avoid that, but I'm just getting deeper and deeper. Science, Quran, and all that. Anyway, let me just stop here. So that's what I wanted to tell you. I've not decoded the Roman number. Let me pick it because I have to concentrate first. But so 12-8, permanent death, something is buried for good. Somebody can live your life, or people can live your life. It's for the best. It's meant to happen because you are reincarnating to a better version of yourself. All right? But we will see a lot of death. There's a lot of death coming and a lot of changes. Number 8 also, the 8th house is also other people's money. Be very careful who you are lending money to. If you are into stocks, upcoming week, be very careful. And I did tell you guys, this portal is more like a shaitan, it will rob you and you will not see where the money goes. Or some paranormal activities can happen and you go into a loss, just like that. Not only money, anything. Especially if you're in the good. But if a thief is trying to listen to me here and you try to take advantage of that, this can be instant death. With 12 and 8, instant death. Because we're talking of spirituality here. The smitten is spirituality. So you try to make any false move or take advantage of this energy, it kills you instantly. So you can be a thief, still online. Go and make a cup of coffee and you're electrocuted and you drop dead. That's how fast it can be. Instant karma. Especially with anything which happens in the 12th house, is the house of God and the house of hidden enemies. So your own spirit can turn to be your hidden enemies if you wrong them, because you're in their dominion, their 12th house. Other people's money, as I said, number 8 is normally taxes or other people's money. Be very careful. There are losses. They can be permanent ending or they can be permanent blessings. If you have been a very good person, I'm telling you, there is a blessing coming on the way, because the house of God will bless you. It's your guides who are going to bless you, protect you. But if you know you have been playing dirty to win anything or to, like one up another person, prepare for the worst, because this shit, when it hits, it's instant and you won't see it coming. It's more like a tower. I won't be surprised we'll have tower cards here. So let me pull this Roman number energy, which is more Kabbalistic. I'm getting 4. 4 is stability. 4 is also our 4th house is normally talking about, I always tell you, Canaan, the roots, our legacy, the Hierophant energy, the Capricornian energy. What is there? The 4 walls of our stability, our basic needs, the food, shelter, clothing, and our health. So these might be affected, and I think I did say yesterday also, things can come to a permanent end and maybe you have to shift to another job and something of that sort. But this is a permanent end. So if someone is leaving, this can also be like deportation, because 4 is your roots. Someone can be deported if you're in a foreign country and you go back to your roots, to your homeland. We will see it happening so much, and this can be very fast. Very fast. I will say keep your hands clean if you are living in a foreign country. Chances are the deportation are very high, because 12th house is completion and we have hidden enemies. If you have been an enemy in any kind, an enemy to the state, maybe playing dirty, they will catch you and just put you in the next flight and take you. Because with 8 is death. These people are like killing you out. We don't want hidden enemies out. So this can happen. And then 4, our roots. So it can be back home. Be very careful. Let's go straight to the verses. I'm starting from verse number 6, Surah Al-Hajj. Okay. And it says, "This is so because Allah is the reality. It is He who gives life to the dead, and it is He who has power over all things. And verily the hour will come. There can be no doubt about it, or about the fact that Allah will raise up all who are in the graves." And then I told 12th house. We have death here, and then 12th house we know also. As I told you, Piscean energy, the place where we reincarnate, Neptune energy. Our souls are in Neptune, and I posted earlier about it, the science of reincarnation. 40 years. It takes 40 years for one season in Neptune. Unlike here, we have like 4 months and we change the season, 3 months, we change the season. In Neptune, planet Neptune, it takes 40 years. And that is how our soul reincarnates. Within that 40 years, when you split our zodiac wheel into 4, I did post it even. You saw, you go through spirituality, you go through your body things, 4 parts of your life, then you reincarnate, which takes, each part takes 10 years. So when it comes together as one cycle finished, it takes 40 years. Then our souls now reincarnate in Neptune. So here it's talking about that reincarnation, but it's also saying about, and verily the hour will come, there can be no doubt about it. This is what I'm telling you. You will not see it coming, but the permanent ending is coming. And this is talking about also reincarnation. So if you have been doing things in the dark, 12th house is house of hidden enemy, but it's the house of God too. So we are going to be pulled out and get judged. Then permanent death. Death for the better, death for the worse. And number 4 is to the roots. Did you follow the legacy? No. You lost everything. Did you follow the legacy? Yes. Then here, take your reward. Your reward can be the keys, the gifts, whatever. Whatever legacy comes from your lineage. Okay, and then it says, "Yet there is among men, yes, yet there is among men such a man who has disputes about Allah, without knowledge, without guidance, and without a book of enlightenment." Yeah, people who just argue without facts from any enlightenment, like from any book, from any God, from any no knowledge, but someone is just arguing. That I always repeat and tell you, little knowledge is dangerous. Someone can mislead a whole congregation based on a lie. Someone is making, like arguments without any references. This is the reason I say I always like to keep receipts. Like the last time when someone was arguing about the Kabbalah, I had to bring receipts from all the Abrahamic book, the Islamic part of it, the Christian part of it, and the Jewish part of it, to show you that, it's everywhere. It's not harmful, but people misuse everything. We have Quran and people still misuse it here to curse others. It's good to talk when you are enlightened and you have receipts. So here, yet there is among men such a man, a one who's dispute about Allah without knowledge, without guidance, and without a book of enlightenment. Yeah, you are disputing about God's existence, but you have no facts to prove that. And that disdainfully bending his side in order to lead men astray from the path of Allah. For him there is disgrace in this life, and on the day of judgment we shall make him test the chastisement of burning fire. It will be said, "This is because of the deeds which thy hand sent forth, for verily Allah is not unjust to his servants." The reason why I'm telling you, I think when we had the Surah Criterion, I said openly, are you qualified enough, let's say, to read tarot? Are you qualified enough to give seminars? Because what you talk will inspire congregation. But the thing is, are you guiding them, or like taking them astray from the right path? You can mislead congregation easily. I even showed you the science of the mindset of women and the 40 sheep, how we function. The brain of a sheep is the same as, is equivalent to 40 women. I mean, the brain of 40 sheep, is equivalent to one woman. That's how our mindsets are. And even I put everything out there, I think, and it was under the medical team. They can share it, the neuroscience group. I posted it. I think you can share it and explain it to people. The science, the concept of the 40 sheep and women. So you can mislead people easily. And you can guide them. What you give out, especially if you're in a, people look up to you, it matters a lot. When they're enlightened, it's a plus point for you. But when they're led astray, what are you going to do? Because you collect all the blunders, all the sins on their behalf. But people don't care these days. It's all about Benjamins. People want to make money. They don't think of the long term or the bigger picture. And that's why I'm saying you can see, no offense, but I'll be honest. Like, I'll give an example. A church and a person who really prays for people, and then there is these scammers who will just come and take the sadakas and they use them to flaunt themselves or use the holy places, misleading the congregation. People know this is a holy house. They do laundry and all that, you know. And it's not, I'm not only pointing only the churches. It can be anywhere, even the masjid, the synagogues, the temples, and everywhere. It happens. They use spirituality to hide their dirty things, which is very wrong, because you might be misleading the congregation. Someone is coming there because of fear of God, so that you can enlighten them, or if it's not something to do with religion, just knowledge, normal speeches, just science, philosophy, whatever. And instead of, you know, like guiding them the right way, you mislead them with false information. It creates hatred or anything. Instead of telling them the truth so that they can work on the problem, you are comforting them with lies, and they create hatred between one another when it's all fantasy. But someone is doing it just for fame and clicks and money. That's very wrong. It will be said, this is because of the deeds which thy hands sent forth, for verily Allah is not unjust to his servants. There are among men some who serve Allah, as it were, on the verge it good befalls them. They are therewith will content, but if a trial comes to them, they turn on their faces, they lose both in this world and the hereafter. That is indeed the manifest loss. They canon such deities beside Allah as can neither hurt nor profit them. That is straying far indeed from the way. Perhaps they call on one of those who hurt in the nearer than his profit. Evil indeed is the patron, and evil the companion for help. Verily, Allah will admit those who believe and work righteous deeds to gardens beneath which rivers flow, for Allah carries out all that he desires. If anything that Allah will not help him, his messenger, in this world and in the hereafter, let him stretch out a rope to the ceiling and cut himself off, then let him see whether his plan will remove that which enrages him. This is about suicidal. People who think they commit suicide, they have solved their problem. No. You have created even more, in fact. Thus, we have sent down clear signs, and verily Allah does guide those who he will. Those who believe in the Quran, those who follow the Jewish scriptures, and the Sabian, the Christian magician polytheist. Allah will judge between them on the day of judgment, for Allah is witness of all things. Yeah. So whatever you believe, Allah knows what you believe, and you'll be judged accordingly. You are a magician harming people, you'll be judged as a magician. You are following Jewish scriptures and following God as a monotheist, you'll be judged as a Jewish as a believer. When you come to the Muslims who follow the Quran, you'll be judged as a believer. So whatever you do, you're going to be judged at the end of the day. All right. So we are done. Let's do some verses. Tarot now. Let's see what's coming for Aries. We're going for one card each. If I'm pulled to do more, yes. In fact, let me just put them like this. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Libra, Sag, Capricorn. What's the overall energy? Wow, 10 of Pentacles. There's blessing, blessing, blessing. A lot of dineros, pesos, or whatever. fulus, money, geld. Say it how you want it. So that's the theme. The question is, are we going to get it or are we going to lose it? Let's start with Aries. 10 of Swords, betrayal, the end, 12th house, 10, 10, because they said we had the 12 and 8. When you add them, 20, and I told you if you split to 2 because 2 numbers, 10, 10. So you had the 10, unfortunately. This is a betrayal here. If it's not a betrayal, you betrayed yourself. So you can be backstabbed, or someone can backstab you, or you backstabbed yourself. Let's see. No. Let me put all the cards, and then, okay, this is for Aries. And then let's shuffle. Taurus. I'm hearing Aries, someone will go to jail. This can also be you. Be careful. But there is jail time, there is betrayal, there is a death here. Okay, for overall energy, lover. So lover and 10 of Pentacles, someone rich coming towards you, or you're gonna be a rich lover, or you have a rich lover coming towards you, or we will see how it goes. This can be someone also who is just generous, or retiring and receiving a lot of money, and that's how you're going to start your life. Or if you're young, for others you might hit lottery, depending on your luck. So let's start with Aries. Oh shit. From jealousy, there's betrayal from jealousy or a third party. If there is another man who wanted your woman, just know you're going to be betrayed. For others, if you're a woman, let's say, out of jealousy, you might betray somebody, but in the end, it's coming back to bite you. So this is like ultimate betrayal. It's coming from both ends. It can be you betraying or you're going to be betrayed, but there is someone also going to jail, or someone might be killed out of jealousy. Be very careful. I don't like your energy. I feel choked. So someone can be, you know, like to death. Someone is jealous of your relationship. There's an official person also. So if you are, like, say you are in a working place and you're both prominent people in a board, one of the board members doesn't want you there, and he might take you out. If you're not careful, protect yourself. Protect yourself. For others, Monica Lewinsky style. A woman is sent to you by another man out of jealousy to get every information about you, and then she will stab you to death. You might end up in jail, or both of you can end up in jail. But there's a death coming in the Aries group. Be careful. Yeah. Taurus, 3 of Wands, you've turned your back. Enough is enough. You're moving on, starting something else. And I will tell you, yes, keep on doing. God is with you. Whatever you're planning, God is with you. On the other side, I'm also seeing someone is under surveillance and they don't even know. Someone might be running, maybe going to a remote place. I'm seeing also a terrorist is being under under surveillance, and this person is in very remote areas, mountain, maybe hiding in caves and all that. This person is going to be caught, and this person wears robes. So this can be countries where, like, Middle Eastern or Asian. Someone is going to be caught. They are under heavy surveillance. We will hear about it. This person will be caught. But for others, you've just like turned your back. You're looking forward into your new endeavor. God is with you. Keep going. Gemini, yeah, you're going to travel. Okay, it can be you, a mother and a child, another person can be involved, another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and a fire sign can be involved maybe. But there is traveling or moving to calmer waters. This can also be someone, yes, someone is deported. You hear someone being deported. You can also be traveling. So there is 2 cards of traveling Cancer is very significant in your life also. But I think you can also be moving somebody. A mother and a child may be moving them to calmer waters. Even if it's not physical, you're just taking them out of a problem. But there is someone traveling, and I think this is deportation, very fast traveling. Someone is taken out of that place very fast. Cancer. Here you are, offering, you're sitting on your throne, you know, this is a King of Cups. You have mastered your emotions, okay? And at this point, all I see is, I think you're about to offer a cup of love to somebody, or you're going to be generous to someone who is like a manifester. Right? There is something which has been manifested, and I think you are appreciating this. Whatever the manifestation is, you're going to appreciate it. This thing is going to bring, that is, okay, now I understand. This is going to be the source of money. Whatever was manifested, gonna be the source of money. So you can be an older Cancer here, male, probably. I might be talking to this male Cancer, like a father figure, because he's sitting in a king status. Or even if you're not an older person, but you have maturity in you. You're very well matured. Okay, Leo. Emperor, you're dealing with an Aries, or this is a boss, this can be you. Okay, there's a contract coming up here. There's a contract coming up. For others, there's a marriage. Maybe you are marrying off your child or someone in your family, but I'm picking strongly a contract. If it's not marriage, it's a contract, very strongly. And I think it's going to be a lucrative one because there is money here. There is money. For others, yes, this can be marriage. This can be you getting married or your child, because you look like you are an older man here. You might be or witnessing one. Oh shit. Virgo. Why? Spells, confusion, delusion. Someone is out of their mind. This can be you, because I'm picking this card for you, Virgo. Someone is out of their mind completely. And there can be death. A spell can be sent which can lead to death. So if you're a Virgo female, you might lose your partner. If you're a Virgo male, this can be also you going. Fix it where it goes. But there's someone who is casting spells and they've lost their head. And we have 12 and 8. And this is graveyard, which is 12. Someone has even done graveyard magic. This can be you. Don't even think about it. Maybe you're doing spells so that you can have money. Be very careful. Someone will pass away from this magic. This can be you or this person around you. Someone will pass away here. There's a death. And this is double confirmation from the, even from the Quran we saw it. And with 7 of Cups, this is also a divine number. 7 is justice. The 7th house is Libra. So this can be divine justice stepping in. Someone might, from the magic they're sending, it will kill. If someone has done this to you, it's going back to kill that person. If you're the one doing this, it's coming back to bite you. It will take, if it's not you, someone very close to you. There's a death here. But on the other side, I'm also seeing a death of illusion. But there was magic for isolation, which has been done. A lot of shit. A lot of shit. Libra. The veil of illusion has been lifted. There's a new beginning. Tears of joy or tears of regret. You might hear news about someone has passed away. But at the same time, this is new beginning. You're going to cry because of this. There's a lot of money coming in. This is a blessing also from God. Your tears were not in vain, okay? When you pray, you cry. I happen to do that a lot. I don't know about others, but your tears were not in vain. Crying, you know, for better days and everything. The veil of illusion has been lifted. There's a woman behind the scene helping you, Libra, male or female. There's a woman behind the scene helping you. This woman will be an instigator in so many things in your life. This can be a mother figure, or this can be like, all right, I get it. I get it. You know why? I said when I was listening to the hymns, Shabbat hymns, that's when this project came. And it was after I played, you know, that me Mama Kim, and I said the grandma song, and Adelaide, and then I played the same word she was saying, Harani, Harani, and that's from Benny Friedman's song. Benny Fried, yeah. And here she is. So it's like I'm here, and she pulled the veil of illusion. So there is a new beginning coming in. For Libra females, there can be a lover stepping up, coming into your life to offer a cup. Okay. Some can be water sign. Doesn't have to. This is just an energy. This is just an energy. Someone is coming into your life. Whoever is coming into your life is coming to offer you a cup. Okay. And this is someone very strong. If this person was not maybe like in the law enforcement type, then it can be someone from a very like prominent family. But this is someone who has a very strong career, very strong alpha type of a person. And yep, 10 of Pentacles. This can be the tears that you're crying, or this is the veil of illusion that was lifted, and you are given an opportunity here with the hand of God to make a lot of money. Makes sense. For others, Libra, the truth is coming out. You're going to be shocked, but you're going to cry. Whatever is leaving, let it go. Whatever is starting, welcome it. Because there's a death and reincarnation here. So this death, you're going to cry. We always cry when there's death, right? Tears of joy, of tear or sorrow. Scorpios, congrats. Some Scorpios are getting married. Some Scorpios are going to get a house maybe, or a very stable job. There is message coming, and it's coming maybe regarding money, or there's a payment you might need to pay out. There is something to do with money. I'm also seeing someone paying a big amount of money, paying out a lot of money, but there's a message coming. There is, I think someone needs to pay some bills, or you will send money. This is because with the globe, this can be money transfer. Okay, money transfer. But there is stability. You're going to union. With who? I don't know. We don't have any signs here. But there is a union. If you're a Scorpio man, then this is you. You're going to send something out. Maybe finances, because I'm seeing message and I'm seeing coins and money here. Do you see that? There's money and there is message. So someone can send out money and messages, but for others, this is it. Someone is just about to get married. And it's going to be a very lucrative union. Very lucrative union. Sag. Da, 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 da. A Sagittarius will be caught with a lot of money and with no evidence. Not all, some. But for some, I think you're going to be seizing an opportunity which will make you a lot of money. You can be a police officer or dealing with one. Okay? But there is something very stable coming into your life. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. You're about to make a lot of money here. And if you're a criminal Sag, then I'm telling you, especially men, female, maybe someone is coming to you who has money or will show you how to make money. But for men, I'm saying someone is hitting like a jackpot. You're going to get a very good lucrative deal here. For others, you're going to catch someone who is making money illegally, and you're straight taking this person to jail. Straight. For others, be careful. Someone can pose as a lover, but they're coming for money. Okay. Capricorn. Everything is exposed. With the will of God, someone is about to be put to bed. If you have been doing bad things to people, I guarantee you, this is you. You're going to be exposed, and God is going to permanently put you in bed here. Because there's no way you can run. First of all, you are naked here. So any secret you've been hiding is going to be exposed. And with the sun, this is always paternal energy. And this is also God, because sun is Ra. So what happens? You're going to be bedridden. Someone is going to be bedridden here for what they have done. And this is directly from God. It's not even spells. So it's a curse which is going to put somebody to bed. For others, I'm seeing someone is about to, like, sun is also like fun, rejuvenating. Someone is about to, like, survive something very bad, reviving also. Things are going to open up to you. If there is a sick child, this child might, like, get better. That's what I'm getting. For older men or women, it's difficult. But for a child, I'm saying a child is going to revive. I'm also seeing someone is going for laser therapy. What do you call it? Strahlung. In German we call it Strahlung, where someone can go for like laser beaming therapy when you have cancer. So someone is going to get that, and I think I got that even in the Quran when I was decoding that people can get their boobs cut or lose a part of the body. Maybe you will go through the therapy. If you're lucky, you can survive. If not, you're going to be chopped off. So this is it. This can also be that. I'm also seeing someone might get an accident at around 11 and 3. Someone can get into a very bad accident, and this accident will be anything, maybe a motorcycle, a bicycle, or a car, but mostly motorcycle, bicycle here. This can be the one hitting you, or you might hit them, and this person will be sick, so you're going to be in shit then. Aquarian, there is hope. Oh, I'm hearing a song, we found love in a hopeless place, and that's Rihanna. So there is hope. When you thought you're not gonna get it, it's coming. But it's coming from a very hopeless place. So that's coming. And if you've been, maybe for some, you're going to get hope. Something is going to go well. Financially, you're going to be in constraint. There is juggling here. There is juggling. For others, you are losing everything, and you'll start to be juggling like this is a permanent, like a curse. If it's a curse, it's a permanent curse which you're going with an anchor. It will be hard to break when it comes to your finances. But for others, now hope is there. Maybe you have been juggling financially. Things are going to change because you are heading to a 10 of Pentacles. There can be someone coming into your life, and there will be a game changer. So this can be you being a lover, changing somebody's life financially, even assisting them, or vice versa, male or female, doesn't matter. Pisces. Oh, Paichi, you're a dog. Like dog is a symbol of loyalty. So you're loyal, and you're going to offer an apology or a cup of friendship to somebody very significant. And I think this is going to last a long time. Whatever union you're going to have, friendship, okay, brotherhood, sisterhood, or be it mixed or friend, just whatever. This is a blessing from God. And the fact that I got 12th house for you, you are reincarnating into finances. Not all, Pisces. You have done your job here. This person must be extremely loyal, very loyal. And you are apologizing. So it's like you're cleaning your karma, starting afresh. And whoever this person is you're approaching, this person will be like a money magnet for you. You're going to make a lot of money. So this can be you, Pisces male, doing this, or this can be, if you're a female, someone coming, approaching you like this. This person is going to wear their heart on the sleeve. That's what I'm getting. And it's not for everybody if you have done the work. If not, it's a different story. Someone is going to replace your place. It's that simple. So it can be work, family dynamic, whatever. Someone is going to replace you. That's what I'm hearing. Replace you in love, replace you in whatever. But there is a lot of loyalty coming from you. So alliance, I can say maybe you are even building an alliance with someone, and it can be financial, maybe at work. And you'll be making a lot of money out of it. But there is someone approaching with a cup, and we have lover and money here. So there's a lot of money coming in for the people who are, like loyal and in the right path. For others, it's a no-no. Okay. So that was quick. I think we should be doing this often. It didn't take time. I will pull crystal cards also for you. It's been long, so that you know which stone you can use during this time. Maybe it will help you. All right. Aries. Release. Yeah, with the 10 of swords, definitely. Whatever is living your life, let it go. This is 10-10. You had it in the Quran. And then you had the 10 of swords, and you have 12, which is 12th house, and then Hajj, which is the 5th pillar. It's all about endings. And here you are told to release. So it says, work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your life purpose. Okay. Taurus, the throat chakra. Taurus, it says, the angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. Yeah, because I'm seeing you're turning your back. And this is exactly the card I always explain, like when Moses left all the luxury, went to the wilderness because he was just following the call. So this is you. You're going to speak your truth, whatever you're going to live. Even if it's losses, where you're going is much better and stable than where you have been. Wow. Gemini. Gemini is mad. Easy, Gemini. Easy. You're mad. You know why? Cut your cords. You want to use a sword to cut them off. And it says, ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationship, freeing you from destructive patterns. Oh my God. Gemini. You are carrying the Archangel Michael's sword, and you want to chop everybody off. Cancer. Have you asked your angels to help you with this? Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. Okay. Ask your angels. Maybe you're stuck, you're confused, because I saw you're dealing with someone who is manifesting, but you are a bit stuck, and you're sitting in the King of Cups, which is your element. So whatever it is, ask your angels. A pathway will open, or an opportunity. Something will instigate whatever you are stuck on, and it will just start flowing. Ask your angels. Pray. Make a little prayer, and the things will unfold. Wow. Leo. Ascended Masters. There's a big blessing. So when it comes to contract, or when it comes to marriage, good or bad, be very careful. Get to know that person before you sign the dotted line. But we have good cards today. So high vibrational Leos, not all, high vibrational Leos, marriage is here. You had marriage, and you had also the card of contract. So you will know where you are, where you stand. Ascended Masters are here. Good or bad, they will either beat you with an ending, or they're going to bless you. So not all Leos are going to that beautiful cards. Some are about to be beaten here for what they have done, because your Ascended Masters are coming down. And it's a powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. Oh, Aries. You just came to me like this. I'm told you might have been, like working with this person, whoever is betraying you. Not only will they say they're working with a criminal group, so you should say thank God, because when I pick this energy, it's like your Ascended Masters are whispering something in my ear. Like, tell Aries to say thank God, whatever is living their life needed to go, because that person might be working with a criminal group too, and you are not aware. So if you think, let's say you are a criminal, for example, not all Aries, you're a criminal, you're working with another criminal group, this person was sent in as a spy, and they were told to get every information about you, to steal everything, know your secret recipe to success and all that. There was a man, the woman who came to you, there was a man behind the scene remote controlling, and I've been sending this for a very long time. This is the message, because I pulled this card is for Leo, but that whisper came here into my ear. You will know better. All right, next is Virgo. Oh, Virgo had a very weird card. It's sacral chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemical, addictive, processed foods and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh item, situation, and relationships. Yeah. I'm telling you, something is not going to end well. Someone is going to lose their head, be it you or someone around you. And then there is a death. And someone is also doing graveyard dirt magic, which is regarding isolation, to isolate a woman. So maybe you want to meet someone, the woman is isolated. Someone is doing graveyard magic, this woman should not come to you. But I think it's backfiring. There's someone, whoever is doing that magic, that's why we have 8 and 12. It's ending. It's in the house of spirituality. Someone can die out of this. Instant karma. But someone is working on you, isolating a woman not to come to you. Libra, 2 cards are flown. Heal away addiction. And they say it's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with the healing. Libra, first card. Second card is integrity. Align your actions so that they match the values of your inner knowingness of what's right for you. Yeah. This is you, Libra. Whatever you're going to find out, you might shed tears, but integrity is very important. It's better to lose people, lose everything, but when you know you are very loyal, God will always send miracles to you. I've seen it personally. There's nothing as beautiful as being true. You don't have to think and keep the facade going, and you sleep peacefully. Because when you have a lie, you'll always have to cover up, and you keep on saying more lies to cover up the truth. So you cover your tracks until the real story is faded. You have no traces back, to the first story you gave, and then you call yourself. But when you're true, and you know whatever you narrate is true, or what you have done is true, even true to yourself, you don't need to worry. Scorpio, mediumship. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loving souls. So this can be also things which are now in, because of 12th house and the pilgrimage. Also, I said, get yourself maybe into just water and dip yourself. There is something which is going to open up. Spirituality. So for some Scorpios, maybe this is what is coming towards you, mediumship. But this is not normally easy. You have to do a lot of work. It takes years for someone to become a medium. To open your gift. You're born with it. Let's say you have the gift, but to activate it, it takes years. So maybe this is where your journey starts, because 12th house and 8th. So this is like your incarnation begins, and you can start this now. It's a process. Sagittarius, heart chakra. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Then we have, so Sagittarius, yeah. It's all about you. Whatever you're thinking, it's in you. You'll get your answers in your heart. I'm hearing my favorite song. There's a hero if you look inside your heart. And here you're told, like the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. So you'll get your answers in your heart. Next is Capricorn. Crown chakra. And they say, pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in to answer prayers. Yeah. Virgo, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, I know there are many Virgos dealing with Capricorn's connection. And you see crown chakra, and we saw the 8 of cups. If this is the person doing magic to you, they are going to lose it. For others, Capricorn were not connected to such connection. I'm getting that. That's why I had to say. But for other Capricorns, listen to your ideas. Listen to something will come into you. Maybe it's just a message. It doesn't have to be an idea. It can be just a message. Maybe you're told, don't go right, go left. Use this side. Use this road. Listen to that idea. There is something which is going to prevent you from something, from a calamity, I'm hearing. But I'm also be very careful. If you're playing with magic, it's coming back to your crown chakra. Aquarius, singing and dancing. Brace yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movements. This is your Aquarian. Someone might be dancing, might be singing. For others, you might be harvesting. I can see it. Pisces, vacuum away fear. And it says, call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surrounding, this situation, and everyone involved. And we have some Michaels in our Pisces energy. So we are done with the angel oracle. I'll pull the crystals so you know which kind of stone you can use, which kind of crystal you can use. This energy is very tough. And when we have this, especially when spirituality is mentioned, and then we have the double endings, based on this holy book, because it's Islamic, Hajj is the ending of all the completion of the Islamic pillar. 12 is the completion of the zodiac sign. So there is something very significant ending in our life. Even people's lives, like real life, dying. People are dying. All right. So Cancer, you're the one who got this card. Were you the one who was sitting next to me trying to harvest me? But I know you were moderating me. That's the reason why I appeared in your card. And unfortunately, the Capricorn lied. It's hers. One does never cease to amaze me when it comes to this crazy Capricorn. She'll never change. Okay, let me just arrange them. Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Gemini, Cancer, a Leo and a Virgo. Then comes Libra. Okay, Libra, you have two here. Scorpio, Sag. Or will I be unfair? Because you had two, I'll give you two too. You like to copy me, Scorpio. Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So Aries, what's crystal doing it? Angelite, spiritual or religious community. That is where your betrayal or the Ten of Swords is coming from. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increase spiritual growth. So you need Angelite crystal. Taurus, Sapphire. Easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. Yeah, you are turning your back and your stone is Sapphire. You need this to keep on going. The energy of Sapphire is helping you. This can also be the energy that helps you to move forward. Okay. Gemini, Opal. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. And that's why you had that sword of Archangel Michael cutting the cords. So you're chopping people off, showing them you're bold. And then we have Aqua Aura for Cancer. Healthy communications in relationship. Yeah, you are just holding your cup there. You need to communicate to have a healthy relationship. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and to be understood. I've seen your call. Stop calling me. I think I told you, don't call me. You know who you are. Larimar, this is for Leo. Sensitive emotions. Time of heightened emotion and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. Oh, Leo, you had one card, sorry. This is, let me keep it. It's not yours. Then we have Virgo. Emerald. Ceremonies and celebration. It's time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduation, and anniversaries. For others, I think it's death. We saw somebody in the graveyard. But I think if there was magic done on the graveyard, somebody to be isolated from you, this is changing. If that person was made, like, isolated purposely to be away from you so that you don't come together, the energy of Emerald is stepping in because you're going to have celebration. So be it a birthday, a reunion, marriage, engagement, there is a reunion coming because it's ceremonies and celebration. It's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthday, graduation, and anniversaries. And we have a lot of 12, 12, 12 endings. So this is ending. If someone is in isolation, it's ending. You're coming to union now. Libras, you had 2. You have fluorite, natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive, lovable inside and out. This is so true. You don't need makeup, you don't need plastic surgeries to look big, to look beautiful or anything. And it should be from inside. And beauty is not outside. I always count it first. It comes from inside. When you glow inside, it shows outside automatically. Moldavite, unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. This is also Libra, second card. Okay, so you have Moldavite and fluorite. Then Scorpio also has 2 cards. Whoa, you have Moonstone, very strong. No wonder you are opening spiritually. You have Moonstone, heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it's trustworthy. And then you have Lapis Lazuli, life-changing epiphany and experiences. It's time of big blessed change for you, and God is supporting you for each step of the way. Lapis Lazuli, I always call it the stone of ancient Egypt. It carries a lot of energy and a lot of secrets when it comes to communication with the other world when they were building pyramids. There's a lot of history when it comes to Lapis Lazuli. And the Egypt, when they were building the pyramids, this is also, you see the sword of King Arthur. Birthrights, so something to do with birthrights. Okay, so you have Moonstone and Lapis Lazuli. Sagittarius, you have Jade. Wow, wellness. The recovery of health and wellness is here. Sagittarius, you are going to be super active. For others, I think someone is going to, it's like sexuality. Your sexuality is going to be off the roof. Be careful, control yourself. But I don't think you can, because your Kundalini is on fire. So someone can be a rabbit here. Be careful. Okay, Capricorn. Tanzanite. So somebody very significant in this country or an activity. Oh, you might be there. I know some Capricorns in Tanzania. So Tanzanite, your stone, and I was expecting to get it, and I saw it here. Ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. Congratulations, Capricorns. Peridot. This is for Aquarius now. Life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. You had the juggling 2 of Pentacles. You keep on repeating the same mistake. You will need this stone, Peridot, the energy of Peridot, to break free from negative patterns. Last but not least is our Pisces. They say Chariot, spiritual protection. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. And that is why they could not kill you. You're protected. Chariot, the crystal, is protecting you physically, emotionally, and spiritually, energetically. All right? So, that's all. Look, we had money information, very little time. I think we should be doing that, because if I do very deep, detailed readings, they're draining, very draining. And I think after this, we can have some music session. Today's Saturday, we can have some fun a bit, because I have finished early and we have enough time, so we can do a lot. So until then, bye.